Okay, Jay, so you want interactive. Have a good show tonight. Okay, blowing up. Germany, I'm gonna get a house here soon. I got like 5 shows here.
Why did you have only for 5 shows, or do
Five.
you like Germany
I
so
got
much?
5 shows. A lot of, you know what we think about Germany? Um, like last time I was here was a long time ago, so they didn't really know me, you know. So I didn't know, they didn't sing my songs before. So when I came here this time, I was like, I don't know what songs to play. Like I don't know what songs they're gonna like. And I played every song, and they sing the songs. Like it's bugged out that people that don't know English could know a song so well. It's always mind blowing to me.
This was always the story of German hip hop scene. In the 80s, we didn't understand the lyrics, but we loved the vibe. That's the reason why it spread here so much.
Right.
When you drive here in Germany and you see all the graffiti walls, what are your thoughts about that?
It's the way they embrace the culture makes you feel like wow, like how big. It lets you know how big hip hop really is. You know what I mean? Like the way the culture is being embraced all across the world. It's amazing.
How would you compare your actual LP to the last, or to the LPs you did before?
I would say my Blueprint 2, if I had to compare it to Blueprint 1, I would say Blueprint 1's about being familiar. It was a lot of soul samples. That's how I grew up. I grew up on soul samples. My mom and pop had a huge collection. Blueprint 2 was about experiment. It was about stretching the game, just doing different types of music. Let artists know that we ain't got to do the same type of music. When I made Blueprint, I didn't mean for everybody to make songs like that. You know what I'm saying? So I made a lot of different songs. So if this person want to make a song like this, or this person want to, it stretches the game, not just one sound. So I would just say it's about the future.
I know that some fans were very happy that you brought back the art of sampling with your new styles that you kicked on the last Blueprint, and some songs you did on this actual Blueprint LP. What are you thinking about sampling or producing with synthesizers?
I think both ways is great. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop was built on sampling. That's how it started. They started by playing old records together and sampling, and now in the future sound of it, like you got artists and you got producers just making their own sound. I like both of them. I think it's a mix. I think you need both. You need the gift and the curse. You need the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? I think you need both.
Who were the guys you worked with on that second LP, on the second Blueprint?
Lenny Kravitz, Dr. Dre, Rakim, Big Boy Outkast, Killer Mike, my whole Rockefeller family, Beanie Siegel, Freeway, Memphis Bleak. Neptunes produced some tracks on there. Just Blaze, Kanye West, Dr. Dre produced a track. Don't leave anybody out. Sorry.
Heavy D?
Heavy D. Yeah, we did the Guns N' Roses, yeah.
You did this track, I Did It My Way. What was the philosophy behind that track?
First of all, what it embodies, I did it my way. Like in the beginning, like everything in this rap, like my whole career, I did it my way. I did it unorthodox. Like you never had an artist from nowhere come on the Nowhere label and go. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been a CEO since the first day I've dropped my album. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way I had to do it. So I did it my way. I love that. It embodies me. It says me.
I heard there were some problems with the sample from Frank Sinatra, I think, and that's the reason why you picked the version of Paul Anka.
No.
What is the truth about that?
The guy just sampled Paul Anka version. I don't know, for some reason I didn't. So it was never a problem with Frank Sinatra. Actually, Frank Sinatra catalog is on Universal, which is the parent company for Rockefeller Records, and it would have been easy to get Frank Sinatra.
We all know that you don't write your lyrics down. I mean, that's...
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, that's right now everybody knows it. Is that true or is that not true?
No,
do you write
true.
stuff down?
No, very true. Like, I used to write so much when I was younger. I used to write every day, write in this little green notebook I had. It was big. I used to fill it every day. Then I started moving around in the streets, and I wasn't at the table writing no more. So all these ideas would still come to me, and I had to memorize them till I got home to put it in the book. So I started memorizing, and then I just held them. Now I just go in the studio and just do it.
How can I imagine that? I mean, you're standing in a studio and then you're improvising one verse and then the next one, or is it just like freestyling, spitting?
Yeah. I improvise the verse. I sit there, my music playing. Okay, I'm ready. I go and do it. Then I come back out and do the next verse. Go back in there and do it.
So one verse is freestyled in one take.
Well, it's not really free. Sometimes I get it in one take. Yeah. But it's not really a freestyle because I sit there and I think about what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Mumble. Okay, I'm ready. Freestyle is just spontaneous off the head. It's not just off the head. I really think about what I want to say, but I just don't write it down.
I heard also that you did some ghostwriting. Is that true?
Yeah, well, I did a lot. Earlier on, I used to do a lot more. I don't do as much as I used to, but...
But you were not rapping for them dudes like pilot lines that they can flow over it.
Yeah, I would just put the lines. I would go. It's tapes of me doing versions of these songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And could you drop some names?
I did Still Dre. I did some stuff for Puff. I did a lot of Foxy early stuff. A lot of that. A bunch of people. Oh, I did the on Space Jams, the Bugs Bunny rap.
The Bugs Bunny rap?
Yeah, I wrote that too.
Nice. Tonight is your concert here in Cologne. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, it's my third day in Germany, you know what I'm saying? And it's been showing me a lot of love, so I'm pumped up.
Is it like that when you go on stage, you're a little bit nervous before that, or are you so professional that you say, oh, I'm gonna do that?
Nah, I'm cool now. Yeah, I've been performing for 100 years, so I'm cool. Like, it's no nervous. I just be ready to go.
The movie 8 Mile is a huge success also in Germany, and I think a lot of normal people, they now think they have an imagination of what is happening in the underground in the US.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say? Is that true what you see on 8 Mile, or or is it...
I haven't seen 8 Mile. Yeah, you've been running around a lot, but so what I can imagine is about battling and you know, things like that. So I mean, that's how I made my bones coming up, battling in clubs and in the street like that. So it's a good way to get your name known and get heard and get labels interested in you. You heard about the guy who do-do-do-do, you know what I'm saying?
Is that also the way that you pick some MCs of your label, like Memphis Bleak or...
Yeah, I mean, if you heard about them, like I said, it may make your bones out there in the street and people hear about you, hear your name. That's a good way to get signed.